Welcome back. If you haven't been here before, my name's Lee. I comment on geopolitics and other issues similar to that. And in today's video, I want to talk about the UK in specific, the UK economy, but more specifically, the amount of strikes. I think the UK is heading for a winter of discontent. Not satisfied with wrecking the UK economy by imposing all these sanctions on Russia and Russian energy. The UK is going one step further and is getting involved in this oil price cap, I believe, which is certainly not going to help matters. But the thing is, the government are trying to impose low pay deals on a lot of the public sector. So we have a winter of discontent coming where many organisations are looking at striking. We have university teachers, we have nurses, we have ambulance staff, we have train drivers, we have public transport workers, we have potentially airport workers and dock workers. All these organisations are threatening strikes, and that's because currently inflation is running at 10+% in the UK, which is a very, very high margin. Many families and people are struggling to pay their bills. Food inflation is significantly higher than 10%. As you know, people have to buy food every single day. Now, the government are offering these organisations lower than inflation pay rises. One reason they're doing this is to try and curb inflation, but that is really not going down well with the people. So, these organisations are going to strike to try and get better pay awards. Now, I find it unbelievable that in the last few days, the health minister came out and even said that nurses need to accept a lower pay rise. I think it's 5% they've been offered, a lower pay rise in order to send a message to Putin in the Kremlin. That is the most ridiculous of statements. That guy, I can't remember his name, Zadawi, I think it is, I can't remember, but that guy needs to be fired. It's absolutely a ridiculous statement. Do you really think Putin cares? I'm so scared about the English nurses. If they accept a pay rise, I'll halt all operations in Ukraine. Of course not. Putin doesn't care about the nurses in the UK. And it just seems at the moment that all the problems in the UK are either Russia's fault or China's fault. This Conservative government has got a very, very poor track record. For God's sake, they can't even keep a leader in for more than a few months. In the last 2 years, I think they've had 4 different leaders, maybe 3 or 4. It seems to me Rishi Sunak, who's currently the Prime Minister, he is just sort of lost. He has no policies in order to get us out of this. The UK are getting into deeper and deeper debt. The new Chancellor, Jeremy Hunt, really not sure what economic qualifications this guy has, but hey ho. He has suggested that we've got to raise taxes and start another austerity drive. Now, the trouble that the UK is in at the moment is down to bad government policy. Yes, coronavirus and Russia's invasion of Ukraine has contributed to this, but there's an easy solution to this problem, and that solution is ease some of the sanctions on Russia, get energy flowing again, get oil flowing again. The UK could step outside of Europe here and become a powerhouse within that part of the world if it let itself import cheap energy from Russia and cheap oil from Russia. And but it seems that the government don't want to do that. They want to make the people suffer because they have this ideology that Ukraine will win the war against Russia. However, what I'm reading, that is not the case. Russia are planning a major offensive, and this will happen in the next month or two. And I think at that point, it's pretty much game over for Ukraine. Anyway, let me know. I think the UK is heading for even more trouble than it is now. It's going to be a winter of discontent. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But as always, for now, take care.